Welcome to Paradise. My name is Casey. Today is Wednesday. I believe this is what, episode 30-ish? No, 29. I'm like losing count. I have no idea where the hell I am anymore. God, no, I need to stop laughing. What do I say? I need to stop laughing. No more laughter. This world needs to be purged of laughter. What am I saying? I've got a project I've been kind of wanting, not, I don't know if wanting is the right word, but I've been planning on it for a while. I've had sort of mentally planned for a while. I'm gonna make a little Fletcher house, because, I'm kind of feeling like, I want to actually have good items, is kind of the urge I've been feeling lately, is like, well, if I have good items, I can just do things better. And so part of that's gonna be villagers. I'm gonna probably make like a villager breeder at some point. What am I saying? Probably not. But I'm probably gonna cordon off a couple villagers for a breeder. I might be leaning into the actually getting good items thing. It's been a while. It's been like a couple months. I've been running around with basically iron tier tools for a good long while now. It's occurring to me I don't know what I want to make my floor out of. Because birch will blend with the fletching table. I didn't think this all the way through. Hold on. Bamboo maybe? Hold on. Oh dear. I don't have to... Yeah, alright. Bamboo's gonna work. So the floor's gonna have to go in later, I think. Which is fine. I can just frame stuff out for now. I do want to use the trumpet wood. I want to use the logs more so than the planks here. If that's that, that's a... well, it's either a double door or it's some kind of funkiness with a single door here. Oh, I've done that thing again. Hold on. So if I move this over here and this over here, that gives me more room for the actual building itself to go in this space. And I suppose just for blocking out the bottom of the building. I never finished my comment about the laughing thing, actually. I do this laugh a lot, where I'll say something, and it, like, mildly amuses me, and then I chuckle, and it's like, it sounds bad. It always sounds bad when I listen back to the recording. Let's do that. I like less, symmetrically shaped houses. Actually, I don't think this beam needs to be here. This beam can go, like, here. And I think that's probably really noticeable all throughout, frankly. Even my starter house had like a sort of a weird thing jutting off the side. Trumpet's got the big tower. I think I did something weird with the down below in the cavern district. I just enjoy when a building is a little bit of a more varied shape. This is going to need to be dug out one more. There goes my shovel. Alright, well, I've got to do a quick resupply. And I'll probably have the floor in by then. So I put the floor in. I'm realizing I didn't really get that great of an angle here with the scaffolding. Not a huge deal. And I think the next thing to consider is probably going to be the shape of the roof before I go any further. I need to actually think this out because I have a habit of not doing that. Maybe a little higher? I think it's as high as it gets. And looking at it, I've got a very... Actually, like, I'm noticing very clean L shape. So maybe I just do, like, a bend roof. What do I do over here, actually? Okay, right. Over here I have sort of a standard... I don't know what the fancy words for it are. This one's the same on front and back, except this backside kind of just connects seamlessly into, like, a second one over here. I'm thinking instead of that, did I do any other buildings with this kind of roof? Let's see. What did I do over there? I did something, that's just a whole situation, that roof, who knows. Over here I'm kind of feeling it's going to be a little bit more connected, and I'll get to what I mean with that in a bit. The shape of the roof is blocked out, and it's kind of just a matter of filling it in from here. The big difference, I suppose, between what I've done like over there and what I'm doing over here is that at this sort of junction here, where that continues all the way here, instead of having this one continue as if it went like right through the building, it's just going to curve. It's just going to meet up with that right there, and these will continue the whole way down. And it'll be one sort of big, smooth, bent roof. rather than sort of like a weird split one, which I like to do. I like those split kind of roofs, but I'm not doing it here. I'm also doing sort of a little, I don't know what to call it, it's like a lip at the top here. If I go down, you'll be able to see, I have it, and it's been, I used to build, this is like my go-to back in the day, years and years ago. Having kind of extend as like a lip past the logs, which then extend past the actual main building block. Yeah, that was like that was a go-to. And it's still good. It still works. I'm also probably going to be mixing in, I probably didn't need to remove that yet actually, some other materials to the roof. Not other materials, but just the different variants of deep slate. As you can see kind of up there, I've already started a little bit with some cobbled deep slate slabs. Oh, and here's another spot that kind of it's, I mean, this already, I already did this on other roofs, but having it sort of just link up like that is should hopefully feel a bit more coherent. I don't know. I just wanted to do something different. And the next thing's probably going to be, well, I just got to fill in the place with blocks. With the walls and roof all in, and the roof kind of, it's a little bit subtle, a little bit of the texture on the roof. I went for some stripped oak for the walls. Had to mess around a little bit because I hadn't planned that far ahead. It's time for the fun part. Interior decoration. And I suppose the easiest part, actually, I should maybe hold off on the glass. I was going to say the easiest part is going to be putting in windows. Um, but it kind of occurred to me that the windows are very permanent. So once I put them in, I'm like, that's it. Yeah, like, I have to like commit because I can't pick the glass back up. So I think it might be a good idea to hold off on the windows. As eager as I was to just throw them in there. I'm actually gonna shoot. I was very eager just now to turn a oak into a crafting table, but I've realized I've used up most of my oak just making this. Um, Here, I want to have a crafting table in here. Crafting table. There's not a ton of room in here to work with. The crafting table can go over here. This, okay, maybe if I use that crafting table, that vertical planks, put those there, and just kind of, I don't know, fill this area with some clutter. I think that's what I want. Why can't I make two of them? What's the difference? Put that there, and then this on top. I believe I use this inside of the trumpet as well. This sort of a little trick with the pot. This crafting table can just live here. I believe I also wanted to use these birch doors. There we go, that's not bad, I like that. And I kept like thinking to myself I'd have a little bit more room in here than I do. Get these torches out of here. They were kind of meant to be temporary. I didn't really bring anything else I could replace them with. Is this what these were meant to be used? That feels like it should go outside. Actually, that feels like a doormat more than a. What that? That should probably go like right out against the door. How do you place these correctly? Here, I want them like this. Oh, there we go. Okay, I like that. Which means I should probably do that over here as well. Oh, that needs to go on this side, on the inside. I think normally what I end up doing is a flower pot. I'm gonna need to make more bricks soon. With glowberries, and that's usually a pretty solid. What's the word? The words are escaping me once again. It's usually a pretty solid light source, a really nice subtle one. It's pretty too. I like glowberries. Glowberries are very nice to build with. I don't know why glowberries are in that chest actually, but it's a good thing they are because that means I got it on my first try. Glowberries should be in the ones with the things that I do put in my mouth. Here's this spare brick can go in the chest for now. What else am I looking for while I'm here? Lanterns? Do I have any lanterns? I have these weird lanterns. That take 100 years to break. So if I place these, I should probably be careful with them. I should probably make sure I know what I'm doing. I'm making weird noise with my mouth. Plunk. There we go. As far as okay, turns out there's not a lot actually I could do in here. I guess I'll just put in a lot of like the basic sort of amenities that a Minecraft house would need. I think what I might have wanted to do actually, I think what might be better is if I put the flower pot. I've got to disable that feature. I really do. Put that there. Glowberry's in it. And maybe I put the lantern thing here. Oh, that's nice actually. Here's takes so long to break. So I'm not gonna be messing with that now. I guess I just put in the glass now. Couple up here. Oh, I'm one short. That's really, really frustrating actually. Yeah, I could just make more. I really hope I'm not like just completely ruining people's eyes by by mashing the inventory button like I do. I'm terribly sorry if I am. Oh, maybe, actually, instead of these scaffoldings over here, because I do like to make use of the scaffoldings, I could use the stool. It feels way too bulky. I think I like the scaffoldings instead. I'm gonna have to make more of them at some point, because mine, like, I'm finding, I'm so inconsistent with my use of the scaffolding. Okay, so what's left that I actually have in the chest? I'm sorry, I'm like scatterbrained right now. I'm like jumping all over the place. But no, scaffolding's such a nice, like, useful block. That I don't make enough use of. So in this little, I guess, fenced in, here I could push these out of the block. Fenced in garden area, I kind of want to, well, hold on, I'm not sure if I've explicitly said the words out loud today, but this is supposed to be sort of a Fletcher house. That's kind of why I've got the fletching table in here. And I really hope the seat here doesn't, like, block access of a hypothetical villager. Because Fletchers really are just like the best for emeralds. But I don't want this to be just like a complete generic house. I want there to be like things that kind of, I mean, it's always going to be a little bit generic, but what am I saying here? That's not going to work. But shoot, I'm like losing my train of thought here. I want there to be kind of like a work area and like maybe this is where like the Fletcher like stores his materials and um what's it called? And like tests his arrows, I guess. I don't fucking know. Um Fletchers to me are always like they're less about the arrows and usually more about the sticks. Um like it's very, very easy to get a lot of emeralds if you just have a tree and also a few Fletchers. And this is just gonna be one. I don't want to go like completely overboard with villager stuff. I already grabbed the stuff. Okay, I got it in my pocket. Shoot, but now I'm like thinking about it again. I'm like, I'm doing the thing where I start saying something and then I stumble and I stop and I sigh. It's kind of funny actually how making these is kind of getting me to get to know my tendencies and mannerisms of that sort, but it's a little annoying because they're not usually good mannerisms. They're like mannerisms that I'd click off of. I'd click off of this video. I wouldn't watch this. I don't want him jumping over the fence, but I suppose he could just walk out his front door, so it's not that huge of a deal, but I don't want the fence connecting more so than anything. But I think for a little backyard, this is fine. I could use some light, though. Another lantern? Like, up here, maybe? That works. I'm not sure how much light that emits or how it's going to look at nighttime, but I think that works. There's also the torch right there that's bothering me. It's, like, so close, and it's just there on the ground. Speaking of this one, too. I'm going to go in and just throw in some more of those, like, tiki torches I have around along the path. You know, I might as well just put these on the corners here. This is a cute little yard, actually. Put this flower inside of the fence. What's left? What's left? I mean, not much is left, actually. I think this is just about done. Other than, you know, the villager itself, who, well, we're going to have to open up job listings, I suppose. What am I even saying? I'm going to fucking kidnap a villager and put him in this house. That's what's going to happen. Just in blunt terms. I'm really wishing I actually kept my trowel on me because I grabbed it earlier thinking I might use it and then I didn't use it and now I'm like, oh, I should have used it. So, oh well. This is gonna be some of those. I'm not gonna be using these too much throughout the whole path, but you know. So these be like that. That there. That there. Do I have slabs on me? Do I have jungle on me? No. I'm gonna quickly run and grab some of those, I guess. I'm doing the chuckle thing. I'm doing the chuckle thing again. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. The job's nearly done for now. It's a very nice home, actually. I'm actually really proud of the counter. The counter last episode took me so fucking long to edit. It was unreal. It was such a pain in the ass. But it's worth it, I think. It's worth it to get it on my mind. It's like, you know what? That's like a bad habit that I do too much. Yeah. There we go. Path doesn't have to be too crazy. Speaking of path, though, here, let's get this out of here, actually. I actually gotta continue the path and have it wrap around to the bakery and whatnot over there. I've been meaning to get around to that. It's just like on the back burner. It's not really something that's interesting. It's not something I really would feel is worth showing in a video. Is that? Well, I've got to commit to it now. It'd take way too long to break. It's time to outro anyway. I mean, I'm done here for today. And I'm really pleased, actually, with what I've created. It's really simple. It's really small. I mean, not small. It's like the size of the starter house. But without all the running around and, like, you know, being an idiot that the first episode had. And a lot more, I suppose, comfortable in the act of making and talking and doing this whole thing. I'm going to do a bit of trimming and editing. I know that much for sure, because I did this all in one big recording session. I didn't cut, well, I mean, I cut. I mean, I'm editing, that's what I'm talking about, but I have not, like, stopped the recording. Shit, I missed a spot with the windows. Good thing I'm, like, just blabbering on and wasting time here, huh? I wouldn't have caught that. But no, I mean, I've done this all in one big take, so, oh well. It's going to take me a little bit to edit, and then this will be out, and it's going to be, like, 7-ish, probably, by the time this goes live. I do need to get back in the habit of recording these in the night in advance. Maybe even editing the night before, too, but, again, not, like, a big deal. If you're still here, though, I mean, hearing me talk and just ramble about stupid shit after building, good on ya. I mean, I appreciate it. Thanks. Leave a comment like, arrow stockings, over the fire for Christmas. If you're still here, that whole, you don't have to, fuck it, include the pauses if you want, I don't care. It'd be funny. It'd be really funny to have just people comment, like, a comment that's like that, and no one understands. So if someone does that, you're gonna get pinned. Comment that, you get fucking pinned instantly. I don't care. It's awesome. Anyways, have a wonderful day. I'm done here. Goodbye.